And hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Subscriber Sunday with Mr. Bunal here. I am Mr. Bunal. This is Mr. Bunal Gaming. And of course, this is Lines of Battle, our first stream of the day, our early stream, our Lines of Battle stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have pinned in the chat the Discord link, so if you're new to the stream, go ahead and feel free to join the Discord and have some fun with us over at the Discord. Now, if you are new to the channel, or if you've seen my latest video, you can see that we've got some tactical breakdowns that came out, and we have also some historic kind of videos that I'm going to try and make as well. So hopefully you have enjoyed those videos. And today what we're going to do is we're going to start testing out some of these scenarios. So that's the first thing we're going to do here. And what I'm going to do here is we're going to play the one I made for my most recent, let's see. Let's go to offline battle. Can you not add players? What's up with that? I gotta do it first, okay. Or do I have to set it up? Oh, okay, I have to set it up first with with multiple players. Okay, so I must have made a mistake there. Right, right. I've got to make it set up that way. Anyways, we're gonna just play. We're gonna play this one here real quick, and just see how it goes. Because when I set up this game, this thing, it was really just for making the video. Let's see how. Bro, what? Human. How do I invite to the game? I gotta do is a custom map, don't I? And not an offline. There we go. Okay. Let's see who wants to join first. I'll go ahead and join as the Confederates. Now the other side has a much bigger war score, and actually you can see right here, right? Oh wait, did I do the wrong one? Maybe I did the wrong one. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and start up here. let's see. So again, this map was made really for the video, so I'm not sure how, you know, even it's going to play. It is accurate to the Union almost have double the troops, so that's going to be tough. I don't know, who am I playing against? Is it Robert? Oh, Jeffrey. Who's Jeffrey? Which one of you is Jeffrey? Anyways, the other side right now is going to outnumber me pretty heavily. Almost double, I think. So this could be rough for us here. But that's how it really was. Let's see. Yo guys, I'm the ref. Oh, so that looks interesting. Are there people? I guess are there people spectating right now? So I'm definitely going to be trying to make more custom maps in the future, more historically accurate custom maps, and try and do more documentary style videos. So if that interests you, please go watch my last one I made on Fredericksburg, which is using this map right here, this custom map here. And I'm going to make them much better in the future. I'm going to take more time. This one took me about roughly a day and a half of making it. I mean, not the full day and a half, but you know, I spent a couple hours, probably 4 hours or so, 3-4 hours making this map. So yeah, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, let me know on that video, and I will do my best to make more videos. I think I'll be making an Antietam video next, and then I might move into like 7 Years' War, Napoleonic stuff. Oh, did he give up? Bro, what? Who the F is Jeffrey, and why'd you quit immediately? You're gonna be banned, bro. What's up? You have more than almost double the troops I have, and you just gave up? Bruh. Who's Jeffrey? We're gonna ban Jeffrey here. Okay, bro. Cool. Good start here. And I mean, look at this. They the side the side that person has 122,000 troops versus my 77. I mean they're definitely in a better position. They got a lot of troops back here. They got to move up. They got to cross a river. But they have like 40,000 more troops than me, so. Bruh. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, you know what? Let's change the bullet time. And let's go with 40, okay. Okay, spectator, yeah, okay, that's cool. We got spectator. Let me see, that might actually have been the wrong... I think maybe it's the right one. Because I did like 4, 5, 6 different versions of the scenario to get it right. Okay. I'm going to join the red team again. And I'm going to invite someone from the chat. It's not impossible. Nothing's impossible. Wait, why does it... Why did it... Oh. Did some random person join? I usually don't do these kind of matches, so sorry if I'm messing up the match here. And again, we do bullet time because we don't have the time in stream to play really long matches, right? I don't have all day to play 4 matches, so you gotta run fast. You gotta play fast. But maybe you're right though. It is pretty quick. That just means you gotta like schedule which movements you're gonna make immediately. I don't know who this person is who's playing right now. The lobsters. So this is okay. So this person's not in stream right now. I didn't know you could just join like that. Okay. Well, that's my bad. Hopefully we'll take him out really quickly. I mean, he's already moving across. What if he beats me? Well, like I said, they do have like more than almost double the troops that I have, so it's very possible they can beat me. Okay. Excuse me. Well, yeah, so one of the things obviously about this game is that this is not necessarily set up for the American Civil War. It's much more focused on um, you know, like Napoleon and stuff. Okay, let's see how this goes. He's also got the other side has more ammunition. They have, well, I don't know if it shows here, but in the actual scenario, the red team should have more ammo. Or the Union side, I should say. I thought that my war score should be doing better on my side. Because I have more victory points, don't I? Damn, they're rushing me. He's rushing me pretty good here. I thought that I should have the better war. Oh, I guess I'm blue. He's red. I guess that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that usually I'm the other way around. So yeah, I have the right. Okay, my bad. I'm thinking. For some reason, I was thinking the other way around. Okay, so Burnside has made it to the line. Oh wait. They got across the river faster than I thought they would get across the river, to be honest. I thought it would take them a couple more turns to get across that river there. Why can't he hit them? Is it because of the hill? Oh, oh, he's in the sunken road. Is that what's? Oh crap! They're in the sunken road. Oops. Okay, it looks like we've completely melted his advance right there. Oh, these guys are still walking. Get up there. I think we're just going to win based on the war score, right? So again, this was made not for balance, of course. This is just made to make my video. So what I'm going to try and do as I make more of these historic ones, I'm going to try and make it a little bit better balanced. This guy's still just running. Let's fall him back, I guess. Can try to make it a little bit more balanced and available for people to play as well, so that not only can you watch it, but you can also play it in the future. That sounds like fun to me. People can play the scenarios that they see. Ooh, look at this charge here. Let's see. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be a big one there. But this is quite the meat grinder these guys are running into right now. Let's see if we can stop them. Yeah, look at we can just look at that. We can just fire across this entire line here. That's awesome. Are these guys all out of ammo? Yeah, they're all out of ammo. Uh-oh, we're all out of ammo completely. Let's see, what happens if I charge these guys in? they're saying that there's already a huge amount of casual. I mean, that's lore accurate. Look at this artillery barrage coming in here. That's awesome. Let's see here. This is going to be a bit rough, it looks like. That's just friendly fire all over the place. Oops. Trash. Cancel your move. Let's see. Look at this. Killing fields right here. Okay. Now I want to charge in here. Have some fun with our cav. With Jeb Stewart over here. Jeb Stewart was notoriously not that aggressive. He should still have quite a bit of troops. He can just do waves. I mean, that was the whole thing of the infantry or the Union Army here. They just did wave after wave of charges, and it did not work out for them. Could it? It could. We'll see if it's going to work. Let's see. It didn't work out in real life. And the real charges were more up here, if I'm correct. Okay, let's go ahead and charge this guy in, and this guy too. Let's see if we can. If we can do anything with that. Let's go take out those guys. Look at this, though. He's got a bunch of troops coming up over here. We should maybe try and move some guys to watch that flank. Uh-oh, look at that's a lot of that's a lot of guys coming at us. Let's see if our cannons can. This guy's out of ammo. Let's see if our cannons can soften them up a little bit here. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a lot of guys coming at us here. Oh, he made squares. Okay. Okay, you, I don't know, you just charge over there, I guess. I don't know. You charge there. You come back, though. Let's bring our guard back if we can. We've almost won. We've almost got him down on war score, so probably 2 or 3 more turns maximum, I think. Oh. Oh, he got me here. I didn't... Oh, oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that war score. What the heck? Oh my gosh. I guess I didn't see that coming. Uh-oh. They went from winning to... Just that one artillery unit did that? I guess he took this... Or he's fighting for that one right now. Interesting. Let's see. Dang, I thought we... Okay, let's see. I think what's going to happen here is it's going to be very accurate to the history. He's charging in here, but his charges are going to be repulsed. Hopefully, right? By our superior positioning. Oh crap. Let's see, let's charge in here with this guy. I think we can break a bunch of them because they're all bunched up. Okay, we repulsed the majority of this charge here. I don't think this is going to go very far either over here. Are these guys out of bullets? No, they're not. Okay. Oh crap. Oh crap. Look, these guys are right in the canister fire. That's excellent. You know, I'm surprised that it's actually fairly accurate to the history. I mean, that's basically what it was. They're charging in wave after wave into my kind of defended line, and they're not able to break us yet. You got a lot of guys staging here still. I'm somewhat pleased with this so far. I feel like it's pretty accurate, which was kind of the point, to make historically accurate scenarios. Oh, sink. I don't know how many more troops he has left, though. Can I see how many? Well, uh, let's see. I guess I could be moving these guys up. But yeah, look at these charges are just flying in here. That's interesting. That is accurate to the history. Just wave after wave of Union infantry charging in. 14, I think 14 charges that day. Look at that. Just gonna smash these guys. I'm just gonna let them sit there. Okay, let's move our southern guys down here. Okay, this is the last turn here. Oh, wrong button. I mean, again, I'm fairly happy with how that turned out. This is actually fairly accurate to Fredericksburg. Um, I don't know if the other guy on the other side was trying to actually do it that way. Maybe. I think they did know this was Fredericksburg, so maybe they are trying to be accurate. 46,000 casualties to my 10,000. I mean, that's almost, I mean, not fully, I think the actual casualties were 22,000 on the Union side and 7,000 on the Confederates, so fairly accurate there. Wow, that's pretty cool. That was pretty interesting. It worked out historically accurate, in my opinion. So I think there's some tweaks that could be made to it, but overall, that worked out. I'm fairly happy how that worked out, actually. Let's go ahead and watch this replay. Oh, wait, is that guy's name Civil War? What was the guy's name? Oh, just War. Okay, but he's from Canada. Okay, again, you can see here, right, the Union starts out with a huge, it has 122,000 troops, right? They're all in reserve. They're all kind of got to march through here. You have to cross the river. There are a couple bridges here for them to march across. Obviously, this is Fredericksburg. They only have one starting victory point. That's the headquarters for Burnside. All the other victory points are across the river, which is forcing, right? It's forcing the Union to go and attack. We don't want the Union here in this scenario to just sit there with their giant troops across the river. They need to move across the river. Lee, Longstreet, and Hill down here, or this is Jackson, actually, sorry, Jackson. They have the victory points, right? So again, that's going to force the Union to charge as they did historically. There is a sunken road here, which is accurate to history, but there is no walls. I don't think there's any walls in the scenario editor for this game, so I couldn't make a wall, a stone wall. But yeah, let's go ahead and watch how this plays out here. He actually moved across the river quicker than I thought was going to happen. Oh, Dane, was that you that were playing? Good game. My starting strategy was to initially try to form a line and try to chip you down. That fell apart by the point. I was just trying to find weak points. And I mean, again, I think that's really kind of, I'm pretty happy with how that turned out because it is accurate to history, right? They did take over. The Union did take over Fredericksburg town, and then it was just a bunch of charges into the line, which all failed. The only thing that wasn't necessarily historically accurate was down here in the South. In theory, you could have made more advances down here, but again, historically accurate, I would have pushed you back. You did form squares here, which was great. But yeah, I mean, look at these charges. It was, and I was definitely getting a little bit worried at points here. Like these guys all came up here. I was like, oh, that's going to be tough. These guys down here, I was like, oh man, they're, you know, there were some opportunities. Look at that. I mean, there's some good charges there. And look, they're still flooding across the river here. Very cool. I mean, I think there could be a couple tweaks here to the game, to this scenario, but overall, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. We've got our strong line up here, and you're just you're just charging straight into it. And I mean, you do make some progress. I think, you know, I mean, I'm not the super expert here, but because you're so bunched up, that's probably what was hurting too. Maybe if you like charged in like the more in waves, I guess. But man, look at that. Yeah, that's some major casualties for sure. Okay, that was fun. That was a very fun attack. If you just don't cross the river, well then you're not having any fun. And I have all the victory points, so I would win just by victory point alone. There's only one victory point on the other side of the river for the Union. Okay, that was our first match of the day. Let's see. That is way more than I realized and was expecting. Long live the Union. Yes, long live the Union. Are we gonna be able to play 10v10? Maybe he do not know how to charge formations. Red only knows charge, but loss is 1 to 4. Okay, yeah. I mean, again, that was fairly historically accurate to the actual battle. The numbers about 77,000 versus 120,000, and it ended exactly how it ended in history. Burnside charged 14 times, and each time it was repelled, and there was heavy losses. How long until? Okay, there's 30 minutes until the next 10v10. Sure, we can play that one more time, I suppose. I don't. Okay, but you guys have to tell me, how do I get it so it's not public? Oh, I guess. Okay, hit that button. It's probably not how you make it not public. Okay, I will try that one more time. And first come, first serve. But if you want to try and play, you can play. Yes. Do you think there's going to be a civil war in the Red Empire? Have you seen my my order Bunal Imperial News video? If you haven't, please go watch that video. Okay, let's see here. What am I imported the scenario. Okay, I got 2 players play. And then now I think, right, because it's private, I'm going to join as the Confederates again. Okay, whoever wants to play can play. We'll do it one more time. One more time, the Battle of Fredericksburg. And I guess I can, I need to figure out a way to like, I'm gonna maybe start like a Google Drive or something, and I'll put the scenarios in there, so in case anybody else wants to play the scenarios, they can do that. Um, or maybe I make it only available to members. Oh, join my membership program. Red Prime Minister was killed probably by a Riv extreme. um, that's one of the things that's kind of tough with the news videos, is it takes me a day or two to make them, so the news is kind of outdated by the time it happens. Well, hey Dane, I think you're new to the stream, so welcome to the stream first of all, and thanks for joining and playing. Again, I think you did pretty well. You did exactly what the Union Army did, not exactly, but pretty close to what the Union Army did in history. So, and this was supposed to be a historically accurate scenario. So again, I think you did pretty well. Is anybody going to join here? I put the put it in there. Yeah, and so I know what to do a little bit different now. I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive moving up. Okay, here we go. Who joined? Let's see. Who joined? Zumi. Wait, what? Oh, Platinum? Is that? Wait, is that Finn or whatever the name is? Who's this? Oh my gosh. Platinum? Oh god, okay. Well shoot. Oh my gosh, now I'm scared. Now I'm nervous here. Crap. Oh my god, and now I'm nervous. I'm nervous. What do I do? Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous now. I'm freaking out. Oh my gosh, I got a platinum. A platinum with 4 times the troops I have. That sounds like it's gonna be rough. Crap, crap. I didn't realize you could do spectators in here, so that's awesome. I'm glad you guys are spectating. Who's playing me? Do I know who's playing me? Is it? I don't know how you say that name. Is it Finn? Phyn? Finn? Okay, let's see. Yes, the Union has a lot of units for sure. There are a lot. There's 122,000 troops on that side, and I have 77,000. Okay. I think I've got my initial moves up here. Okay, yep. So they're crossing the river pretty quickly. let's move up our skirmishers if we can to kind of blockade the roads a little bit. See if we can slow them down. Because again, that is what happened in the actual battle. There were skirmishers, or snipers all up in the city. The Union completely destroyed the city of Fredericksburg with the cannons, with their cannons. And yeah, my brain. Oh my gosh, we're against a platinum here. Oh my gosh. Did you scale the forces just to get the appropriate armies? Are these based on actual? Well, so Dane, I mean, no, these are not based on actual regiments exactly because this is more Napoleonic War. Like, there's no grenadiers in the American Civil War. There's no guard units in the American Civil War. They're all basically, I think, mostly light units. I put a couple guards on the Confederate side because, in theory, the Confederates had some of the more experienced troops. But that's kind of not exactly accurate either. I was thinking like I might end up doing the Patreon thing so that you can build your own custom units, because I would love to start making more like historically accurate Civil War stuff. Like that might be a series I make, like Civil War battles, like scenarios. And there's just like the units are not made for this American Civil War. Like we don't have hussars, we don't have cuirassiers. You know, we don't have those kind of things. So it's not exactly accurate. It is accurate for the amount of troops, though. The troop counts on both sides should be very accurate. 122,000 versus about 77,000. Okay, so he's marching in here. We're marching to hold our line. Okay. We're going to conserve our time bank for right now. Okay, we got a platinum person, though, playing me right now. Ugh. A platinum person with like almost a double 2-to-1 advantage. Whew, boy. This might be tough. But yeah, I'm pretty excited here. Like I said, I worked really hard on this map, and this map is pretty darn accurate. Like the roads are all accurate, the city, the river, everything here is accurate to the actual battle map. And a lot of the Confederate starting positions are almost 100% accurate. The Union ones, like because there's troops that like come in throughout the day, like that's not as accurate because there's a giant blob up here, a giant blob of Union troops. But you know, I mean, and you probably could make it so I triggered them to come throughout the match, like at different turns. You know, I might get better at building out these scenarios to do that, but that also is going to add a lot more time. You know, it's going to. I already spent probably 4 hours building this map and setting it up, so that'd probably add another hour or two at least, I would think, to put like triggers in. But again, if this becomes popular, right, and if people like these kind of scenarios, you know, we might start building them out a little bit more, you know, accurate, and like have some like triggers and like reinforcements come in and that kind of thing. Also, I assume Robert's still here, but I do need help and support potentially. So if you want to join the Discord, and if you want to help build out maps and stuff, you know, join the Discord, and we'll see if we can fit you in here, and maybe you can help, you know, make the scenarios more accurate. And of course, if you help out, I will shout you out, you know, in the videos and all that kind of stuff. So if that's something that you might be interested in. But the thing is, I want them to be as accurate as possible. You know, I want them to look good. I want them to be historically accurate. Yeah. Because I would love to do some more documentaries and stuff. Is it possible to do a Battle of New Orleans? Anything's possible. Insider. Anything is possible, but that would be the War of 1812, right? That's the War of 1812, Battle of New Orleans. But you know what I have not ever done yet in Lines of Battle is played any of the naval stuff. So I don't know how, if you can you mix the naval with the land? Like, could you have, because you could have like Bunker Hill. We could do, like, I want to do some American Revolutionary stuff. Um, I mean, in my mind, I want to do a whole bunch of stuff. I just started with American Civil War, Fredericksburg, because I thought it was a fun one to start with. I want to do Antietam, um, but I want to do like Bunker Hill, Revolutionary stuff. I want to do Napoleonic stuff. 7 year. I want to do some 7 Years War stuff. So again, it's just really a time constraint, like how long it takes you to do it. Oh, look at these guys. We're gonna start. Let's let's uh, let's watch out for these guys. They're gonna start getting a little bit wild over here, I feel like. Okay, so he's smart. He's coming up with just his skirmishers right now. Okay, let's see. I mean, again, I would love to do a lot of different battles. And again, I want to make them historically accurate. And I want to, in my mind, I want to make like documentary type things showing the actual battle using Lines of Battle as the animation. Um, and yeah, I mean, War of 1812 is definitely something we could do. The American Revolution, kind of anything that fits in that niche, right? That fits with these units. And that's why I was saying that I might need to join the or not the Discord, the Patreon, so I can build my own custom ones, right? Because yeah, the guards, the grenadiers, light infantry, that doesn't really translate to the American Civil War or the American stuff. I would love to do like um, World War One stuff. That'd be cool to like build trenches on, in like no man's land kind of things. Um, but then I don't know if the Patreon, if you can make different terrain, like can you make walls? Can you make barbed wire, trenches? I know you can make, this right here is a sunken road, so I know you can make sunken roads. That's also why I wanted to do Antietam, because there's the famous sunken road in Antietam. Yikes, that bad for you mobile. Yeah, I've never played on mobile before. I assume that's for mobile players. It's got to be tough. Oh, Zoom is playing on mobile. I don't even know. Like when you're on mobile, does that mean you have to click each one and drag it? Like, maybe I'll make a video on how to play on mobile, or like what it's like to play on mobile. Because I've never, I'm on my computer, obviously. I've never tried mobile before. So he's okay. He's smart here because he's going slow, and I feel like I'm gonna run out of ammo. Is there a way to like have these guys not fire? Can you turn off like the artillery fire until they get to where you want them to be? Because I think I'm running out of ammo before we even they even get close enough. Well, I completely agree. And so that's another thing, like, when making videos, making content, like, you're right. The War of 1812 is underrepresented, but I'm not sure how much of an audience there is for it. You know, I'm sure there's a bit of an audience. Um, and if you make the videos stuff good enough and the content compelling enough, then I'm sure you can find the audience. But yeah, that's again one of the reasons I picked Fredericksburg as a first one is because it's a pretty popular, interesting battle. It's got a good story, right? It has that 14 charges. It's one of the Union's bloodiest days. That's another reason why I want to pick Antietam, because that's the most bloody day in American history. Um, so again, you kind of got to find a bit of a narrative to tell with your videos. Um, not saying that the War of 1812 doesn't have that. I'm just saying that those are things you kind of got to consider when making. At least that's what I consider when making content, right? I need to make sure that if I'm going to spend 20 hours making a video, making a scenario, all that kind of stuff, that hopefully people want to watch it. Um, so yeah, and like I said, I got to figure out if can you make is there a way to make the naval stuff work with the land? Like if we put a big sea, like we did the Battle of New Orleans, can you show the blockade, that kind of stuff? Yeah, I mean exactly. I mean we could do you could do like the White House, them burning the White House. But that's another thing is like if I got the Patreon, I'm not sure like can you make custom buildings? Could I make like a White House unit? Or a unit, I mean a White House like city kind of thing? Um, yeah, that's a good. I don't know if I mean, the War of 1812. What I know about the War of 1812 is the impressment, right, of the naval, the British taking over the American sailors. I know that they burnt down the White House like 2 weeks after the war ended. Andrew Jackson was the general in the Battle of New Orleans. Um, yeah, the War of 1812 is not that popular in America. It is a bit of a forgotten war. Oh my gosh. Well, the thing about World War II is again you have to make all brand new units, right? You got to like go and make custom units that are, you know, you can't just have a bunch of line infantry. That's I mean you could I guess, but it's not going to look and act right. Okay, so he's making major moves over here on this side. And guys, I got to take a quick break. I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. So good luck. I'm gonna have my defensive position here. I'm gonna let it just stand like this, but who knows what's gonna happen here. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. excuse excuse my absence there. Let's see. Okay, we made it back enough time to hopefully repel him. Okay, no major moves were made against me yet. These guys are all out of their ammo, so that was smart. I don't know if he did that on purpose, but all my artillery is now out of ammo, and that is going to be trouble. Let's see. Hello, hello everyone. Let's see what's happening. He's going potty. That's true. Why are we watching Gettysburg? Don't remember the battle name with no context. Not Gettysburg. Yep. 7 years. Yeah, yes, I love 7 Years' War. Again, so yeah, guys. Again, the whole point here is I'm trying to make some kind of more documentary type videos, like the actual historic. I'm trying to tell a documentary through using lines of battle as my animations. Um, and the first one I picked was Fredericksburg. I would love to make some more different battles, but I'm probably going to make another American Civil War one. I think I'm going to make Antietam. And then move into some other battles, some other wars. So, excuse me. And again, it's kind of all depends on. Oh my gosh, this is gonna get hairy here. Okay, man, see these guys? They're out of ammo. They were supposed to have ammo right now, so they could be shooting their canister into these lines. So that's kind of not good. Um, okay, let's advance down here. Let's put pressure on him in our south. And we'll see if we can start flanking him on this side, because he's going to come. He's coming heavy on the north here. He's coming real heavy up here. And I don't think we're going to be able to slow him down. So yeah, anyway, not V810. I think there would be 10v10 because this match is still going to take more. The 10v10 starts in 8 minutes? Yeah. From history, but I couldn't make some because the it's died too fast. The fuck? From Georgian history? Is that what you mean? But I couldn't make some because the units died. Yeah. Let's see. Do we back out of this and do a 10v10 and pretend like Ozzoom is not going to beat us? Platinum player with 2x the troops I have. Well, yeah. So, anyways, what I was trying to say is, I'm trying to make historically accurate, kind of documentary style videos using lines of battle, right? So the first thing I have to do is make a custom scenario, which overlays a battle map, and then I build the map accurately. Then you need to put the troops, the amount of troops in that are there, right? So in this one, the blue, I'm blue right now, but the Confederates have 77,000 troops. The red right now, the Union have 122,000. And one of the other things is you kind of have to make it, not only historically accurate, but you have to make it interesting as a game to play, right? So obviously the blue only have one victory point on their side, because if they didn't have any victory points, I think they lose automatically. I'd have all the victory points, and like it'd be a one-turn game, and they'd lose. I think that was the first mistake I made doing it. Um, oh my gosh, let's see. Man, see, my artillery were out of ammo, and they're supposed to be right now just smashing his infantry, so that's really crappy. I don't know. Is there a way you can make the artillery not fire? Like hold fire, basically? I don't know if there is a way to do that. But then what? Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. What I'm trying to say is that I want to build more historically accurate scenarios and maps. Um, and right now, the first one we did obviously is Fredericksburg. And we're probably going to do Antietam next. But there are other opportunities to do 7 Years' War. Um, uh, American Revolutionary War, War of 1812, as someone mentioned earlier. Um, why are these guys walking so slow? But the point is to make them as historically accurate as possible, but then also fun to play. And then, like I said, maybe I'll have to make a way so that people can download all the scenarios that we make, and we'll have a different, like a series of the American Civil War, American Revolution, 7 Years' War, and then it'll be all these different scenarios people can download and play themselves. Hello, Marshall George Mabuhay. Kamusta? Okay, so if I click the formation, okay, let's see. So if I click the artillery formation, wait, what? If you click the formation button and then click artillery symbol, wait, what? Oh, so if I did not know that. Thank you. Okay, well, live and learn. Okay, so, I did not know that. I did not know that. Okay. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Well, now I know. And knowing is half the battle. Dang, okay, I didn't know that. Okay, well that makes sense. So now moving forward, we know how to conserve our ammo. Because yeah, my entire front line now is completely out of ammo. And right now is when I need the ammo, because if I had all my artillery up here, these guys wouldn't stand a chance. But now there's a horde. There's 30,000 troops right now coming at me, and I have no artillery to canister them. Dang, okay. Well, thanks for telling me that, Dane. Well, Dashev, have you joined my Discord? Feel free to join my Discord because I'm looking for people to help build out maps in lines of battle. Because again, it takes a couple hours to build a map, at least, and we want them accurate. Like, because again, this map here is pretty accurate. These roads are accurate to the battle map. There's a railroad that is accurate to the battle map. These rivers are all accurate, right? This is a big river thing down here. It's accurate. The hills, the forests. There should technically be some more farms over here, but I kind of got a little bit tired after a while. But this is a very accurate map to historical battle maps. So yeah, again, if you're interested in building maps for the channel, then we would love to, discuss that in the Discord. And yeah, and obviously if you make maps for the channel, then we get shouted out you get shout outs and stuff like that. So, if you'd like to do it, join our Discord and we'll discuss. But again, the whole point is that they need to be very accurate, and whatnot. I can't be posting battle maps, history maps, and they're not accurate. People will just tear me apart in the chat. They'll be like, "This is not accurate at all." And I'd be the same way. I love maps, so 10v10. Yeah, I mean, I mean, 10v10s are okay. I've heard people complain. A lot of people complain about the 10v10s. It's a completely different skill set, right? Like playing one-on-one is one thing, and being really good at playing one-on-one is one thing. But then also coordinating with people is a different skill set, and not everybody listens, that kind of thing. So. Excuse me. Okay, he's got a nice flank move in here. He's got us flanked a little bit. Train infantry. Look at this giant blob coming at me. That does not look good. That looks scary for sure. These guys, I'm going to move these guys up here in a second. The next turn, I'm moving these guys up to advance. This is scary. Look at that. So all Burnside needed to do was march his troops across the river up here, apparently. You really have to try hard, and you don't really have to try hard and such to make fun army compositions. Yeah, I don't know. My army composition for the 10v10s is very simple. I should probably fix it though, actually. It's not that good. And it also kind of depends on your luck of the draw, like wherever you get positioned, because... Oh, he flanked me. He just got me flanked there. Let's see, what was I saying? It really depends on your position, because you could be up against, someone pretty easy, or you could be up against someone very difficult. And you don't know that ahead of time, so your composition is, random. Feels more random. Okay, here's what we're doing. We're going to move up our infantry now. Let's start advancing. Let's put the pressure on them now. These guys are completely slow. They haven't done anything. Look at this overwhelming force here. Oh my gosh. These are like 800 men times... There's probably 20,000 men at least coming at me right now. Well, Dane, you're not wrong. And someone mentioned, someone somewhere said in one of my last video, like, and also right, the Burnside held the city, but then retreated back. And I think that's exactly what you're correct, because if he would have not fallen back, it could have been potentially where he got stuck behind the river and or with the river to his back, and then lost even more troops. So whether or not he should have attacked in the first place is a different story. But him pulling back was probably the right move afterwards. I did not know you could hold fire and artillery, so that's great. I'm glad I learned that today. That's going to be big for me, because I don't want my artillery firing at all until, like, I mean, right now, if they were firing, this whole line would get wiped out before they even got here. But since I don't have artillery right now up there, they're going to push right through. I should probably move my cav up too. And look, he's still got lots of reserves up here. Oh boy. I have so much time in my bank. So yeah, hey guys, remember, if you're new here, welcome to Mr. Bunal Gaming. I am Mr. Bunal. We do live streams every Sunday. This is week 12, I believe, in a row. That's 3 months in a row of doing Lines of Battle every Sunday morning. Today, obviously, we're doing more of a Civil War focused. We usually do ranked matches, but I'm, like, been talking about the whole time, making these new scenarios. So we're focused really on the scenarios today. And later in the afternoon, we do War of Dots. So if you're interested in War of Dots, we do that as well. But I did link my Discord pinned in the chat. So if you want to join the Discord, feel free. We are, like I mentioned, also looking for people to help build out more maps. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at that. That's scary. That does not look good. What do I even do here now? So yeah, if you guys want to join the Discord, help build maps, just talk about Lines of Battle, War of Dots, other fun strategy games, feel free to join. You know, it's a pretty awesome community, if you ask me. I think we have a lot of fun. It's very welcoming, very warm and friendly. We don't tolerate bullies. We don't, you know, we have fun, but we have good, clean fun. Yeah. So come join us. Let's just charge up here, basically. I mean, really, I'm glad. Again, I'm glad I learned that about the artillery and taking their fire off. But I think that's what's going to lose me the battle here. If I had full artillery ammo right now, half of these guys would have been killed before they got this close. So I'm going to blame it on the artillery right now. That's really what I need in this situation, is the artillery to blast these guys away and loosen up their lines. But since I don't have that, these guys are all fully organized. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted. Let's just go ahead and charge in here. I don't think we have a whole lot of options. Oh, what crap? No, bro, do that. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, look at this. See, now, like this guy here, but they're out of ammo too, aren't they? Okay. And these are foot artillery, right? That's why they're so slow. 12-pound foots. Okay, let's move our cav up at least, I guess. We'll have some fun with the cav, a cav charge or two. Oof. I'm 100% going to blame this on the artillery being out of ammo. These guys would have been completely chewed up by my artillery if I had ammo left. Bummer. Look at this giant block. These are just, there's like 15,000 men up there at least, probably. Let's go ahead and charge in here. See if we can do anything to slow this down. Another thing I need to do is get better with the hotkeys, like learn how to do the hotkeys and be much quicker with my attacks here. Oh, they're all just going to shoot each other. Let's just start charging in there, I guess, right? Might as well. Let's see if we can defend over here a little bit. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, he's got me completely encircled up here. He's going to completely destroy Longstreet. Our secondary defensive line is probably not going to last too long here. Let's see if we can push back a little bit. That's melted right there. Let's see if we do anything down here in the south. And again, we have Azumi here, who is a platinum player playing us, and he has almost a 2-to-1 advantage as the Union had against the Confederates. And today, it looks like Burnside's charge is actually going to work in this alternate history. Again, I'm going to blame this on not knowing that I could turn off my artillery fire. If I had all my artillery with ammo, I think it would have turned out a lot different. But hey, we live and learn, and I learned that today, so that's really good. But man, look at these guys are pushing through here. Let's see, are these guys going to be able to break them? I hope so. Now let's go ahead and do our own reverse charge against the Confederates like they did against us. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I have Cav. Let's go ahead and just let's charge our Cav in here. See if we can have some make some difference with our Cav here. Look at that, pushing through. Can we route at least one guy here? Look at that. Ugh, our guard. Let's see if our guard can hold. How long can our guard hold against all these guys in the forest? Guard's still holding. That's pretty good. Why is this guy facing backwards? What are you doing, bro? You're facing the opposite direction. Whew. Good game. We won one historically accurate, and the second time the Union has prevailed. And you know, I'm not too mad about it. I'm not mad that the Confederates are losing. If the Confederates would have lost this battle in the original Civil War, then in theory, Burnside would have marched to Richmond in the first year of the war and potentially would have put down the rebels way quicker. And who knows what the history of America would be then. Okay. Let's just get this cranking out here. He's won the battle. We're just going to speed through here. Let's check out what's going on in the let's see, how do I okay. Well, at least our Cav is doing some fun stuff over here. Look at that blob. Blob coming in. I'm just letting it play out right now. We should be done here in a second. One Battle of Chickamauga, sure. Yeah, I mean, again, I think the idea here is I'm going to, I mean, again, if the videos don't get views, then it's kind of, it sucks to put a lot of hours into videos and then not get views. But yeah, I would love to have a lot of different Civil War series. And Battle of Shiloh, Battle of Chickamauga, Uh, you know, I mean, obviously, I want to do Antietam next. We could do, I mean, any of the big battles for sure. I want to do Bunker Hill. I want to try and do a Bunker Hill one um, for American Rev. We could do like Lexington and Concord and use militia units. But again, what I was trying to say earlier is that if we want to make these really accurate, then I probably have to get on the Patreon and build custom units as well, because grenadiers, line infantry, all that kind of stuff don't really make sense for the American battles. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, that's kind of one of the things I'm thinking of. And obviously, like the game already has some scenarios like Waterloo, Borodino, which I'm sure we will do. But I kind of want to avoid those for right now and kind of build out, you know, more custom ones, that kind of thing. Everybody does a Waterloo video. I've already done a Waterloo video, and I've already done a Borodino video. Um, those are about 5 months old now, though. Okay, I should just give up. I'll give one more turn. If he doesn't, he's probably not going to win in one more turn, but it's close enough. I'll go ahead and withdraw. Okay, there you go. Let's see here. Yeah, he still lost 20,000 troops of his side, but yeah, I lost 33 this time. Um, Again, I needed to get better with my artillery, not firing early. So, good job, Azumi. Good job, Finn. However you say your name here on YouTube. Fun battle there. Let's go ahead. We can watch the replay real quick. Good game. Again, I needed to do better with my artillery there. Now that I know that you can hold the fire of the artillery, that is something I'm going to be using a lot more. Again, right, you can see here, to make the Union have enough troops, I had to kind of blob them out here. In theory, if I would have put more time into making the scenario, I could have it like we're on turn 4 or 5, right? 5,000 more troops come in, blah, blah, all that kind of stuff. So this is the only part that's not really that accurate, is the Union Army wasn't just sitting up there. They're marching in here as time goes on. But again, I have to kind of balance my time building out the scenario, that kind of thing. But yeah, see, all my artillery is firing right now. Live and learn. They should be waiting for the troops to show up. So yeah, moving forward, I know now how to turn off the artillery from automatically firing. But yeah, just look, he moved the entire the entire Northern Army up here, which was smart. Instead of fighting in the center, where I'm strongest, or in the south, he completely just moved all the way up here to the north. And he swung around, flanked me. Once you're flanked, it's about over. Now he's going to just start rolling down the side, right? And he's pushing. It's got the two different directions there. I start to form like a secondary line here, but it's not going to be enough, obviously. He catches my entire army up here and crushes me. And then even down here in the center, he starts doing pretty well. And this was just for fun. I was like, oh, let's charge in here. That was a fun little charge. Yeah, exactly. I figured that, yeah, you were waiting out my ammo. But now I learned how to turn off my automatic fire, so next time that won't happen. Look at these guys completely encircled here too. And we withdrew. We gave up. Oh, good game. Good battle. The Battle of Fredericksburg, victorious for the Union. Hallelujah. Okay. I'm gonna do. I'm back, but I heard you can stop. Yes, so you can stop them from firing. So we're gonna do one more scenario right now, and I'm gonna just spectate it. I think I'm gonna try. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I'm gonna try and just spectate it, and you guys can battle yourselves. I've not tried to spectate a battle before, so we're gonna turn off public. We're gonna go to bullet time. Oh, this is. Oh, actually, it's a 4-player. Okay. So hey guys, if you guys want to play now, I'm gonna try and spectate, but I need 4 players. So whenever I put the game code in here, um, try and join. So yeah, I don't know if, since I'm gonna let people join in here instead. Um, here's the map here. It's pretty long. Okay, it's a long map here. Um, basically, what you do when you there you go. Dane just said so. Click on the formation button. There's a little artillery sign. Click on the artillery, and then it's gonna have 4 check boxes, and you can uncheck it. I did not know that until just now too. Okay, guys. So we got 4 players here. Go ahead and join now. If you want to play, go ahead and join, and I will just spectate. We need 4 players from the stream, 4 players to join. And this will be our last battle of the day. We've already been streaming for almost 2 hours on Lines of Battle, and we have War of Dots for later today. So if you guys are also playing War of Dots, you'll know that we'll be doing some of the war stuff today. We've got 1 person on the red team joined. We need 3 more players, 3 more players to join. Yeah, everybody can join. Anybody who wants to play, join. Let's come on. We got 14 people in the stream. We should be able to get 4 people to join. I put the link. I'll put the link again in stream here in the chat. So if you want to join, go ahead and join. Finn, if you want to join, feel free. Feel free to join in. It's all good. It seems like we need people to join anyway, so go ahead. Now this map was made by our friends Robert and I don't know, was it Matt? Who's the other player? Yeah, Matt, exactly. So Matt and Robert built this out, and we're going to continue to build out more historically accurate maps as we go. We still need 2 more players. 1 more player for the blue, 1 more player for the red. Come on, guys, join in here. I appreciate that, Finn, but I think we already need someone to join. People are not rushing to join right now, so go ahead and join if you want. If you guys want to play, I'm going to put the link one more time in here. We need 2 more players from stream to join and play. This is a 2v2 custom map from our subscribers, Robert and Matt. And I also have pinned in the chat my Discord. If you guys want to join the Discord where we talk about building maps, we build maps for everybody else. We play War of Dots, we play Lines of Battle and other fun games. We talk about news and all that kind of stuff. So join the Discord if you'd like. We have 15 people in stream. We need 2 more people to join. I put the link in the chat. Join if you want to play. We need 2 more people here. I guess I can join a team too here if we need to. We got Mirror and we got War have joined. Oh, Mirror's a gold now. Uh-oh. You're just going to wait for War of Dots. We need 2 more players, guys. 2 more players. Who's joining? I'll join if I have to. I kind of wanted to spectate and see how it works for spectating. But I will, I guess, join. Nobody else wants. Okay, I guess I'll have to join here. I'm going to join the blue team. Okay, I'm starting over on this side. We need one more player. So yeah, if you, well, I'll show you in a minute, but if you click on the unit, there'll be a okay, here we go. You can go to the formation button here. You click on artillery, and this you can turn on auto fire, turn off auto fire like that. So that is how you do it. Okay, I have not played this match yet. Let's see how it goes. Okay, we can only move half of our army on that first move there. Okay, let's see. Oh crap! They went the wrong way. I guess that move didn't count. Okay, good. Because it was after the first move was made. Okay. Okay, I think all of our troops are moving. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is an artist rendition of the Antietam Battle. Battle of Antietam, I should say. Okay, let's. Oh, these guys are facing the wrong way. Mm. Okay, we've got some engagements going on up here north with our team member Mir, and let's see who's this guy. This is Mr. War. Mr. War is Dane, I believe. He was our first combatant in our first video here. Okay, now we're close enough. Let's go ahead and hit these guys with canister. That's what I wanted to do in the first match. Let's form a line. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I should have made these guys columns. They're all mass. That should have been the first move, was make them columns. Uh-oh, what? Oh, we just synced, okay. Had a sync problem there for a second. Okay. Now these guys, they should be tearing them up. I don't know why they're not doing more damage right now on them. There's too many artillery. Is there enough ammunition to use it though? I see line formation moving into the. Yeah, no. This is this is not a map I made, so I'm just kind of playing here for fun right now. We did look at that. We did tear this guy up. Excellent. That's the point of. That's what I was trying to make the point of with my artillery in the last match, is that with good artillery movements, with good artillery placement, you can just wipe out their lines super easy. But yes, I get it. I usually wouldn't want to just march my lines across the river. That's a little bit weird, I admit it. And yeah, I don't know. Again, I didn't make this map, but we want to make them historically accurate. There is a lot of artillery involved in the American Civil War, though I don't know if we have a good, accurate representation of infantry to artillery ratios in this map. You know, as we move on each and every time, we hopefully will get more and more accurate and more, you know, better and better at making these maps. So again, if you guys want to put your hat in the ring to make historically accurate maps and scenarios, then join the Discord, and you know, we'll go from there. And obviously, if you make maps for the channel, then we'll be shouting you out on the channel, so that you get some recognition too if you have your own channel or just want people to know that you're making the maps. Man, yeah, he's got this artillery just smashed me. Okay, let's see. What can I do? Can we... do anything about this? Let's see. Probably not, right? Yeah, let's see here. I mean, you know, it's not exactly historically accurate, but we are, in theory, this is Burnside Bridge, where there was Burnside again from our last battle, charged a whole bunch across a bridge and lost a lot of troops, so somewhat accurate. Let's see if we can get our artillery across the river here. We did get our infantry across, so that's good. Our charges did not make it. Our charges did not make it against them. Unfortunate. Okay, let's get these guys across the river. And these are howitzers. I usually don't use howitzers, so I'm not super, you know, I don't use them a lot, so I'm not sure how to use them. I know how to use them as ranged, but I've never used them really before, so I'm not that familiar. Let's see. Can we? Are we gonna? I'm just gonna keep charging in here. Let's see if we can make any progress against their artillery line here. Let's make a secondary line so we have reserves to draw on. Okay, let's see. Are we gonna do any kind of damage to their artillery here? Oh, is he out of ammo? Yeah, I've never really used the canister. I see they have like the area effect. Okay, or not the canister, the howitzers. Interesting. Because usually I'm playing only the clash battles and the micro battles. Oh, we did make some movements against his artillery. That's okay. Not bad. Oy. We got him on the run up here. Let's keep pressing our advantage, I guess. Technically we're winning, so I don't even need to do anything else. I just sit here and not lose. Units can do friendly fire. They rather not obey your order than doing that. Do not charge. I had to charge. I had to. We had to sacrifice some vermin to the war gods. Hmm. We got intense battles going on down here in the forest. But we have crossed the river. We've lost quite a bit of troops, though. And I'll have to admit that's probably all my troops that we've lost. um, let's keep marching forward, boys. Let's march forward, boys. There's two artilleries right on top of each other right here. Okay, let's keep marching these guys forward, and then what we're going to do is charge these guys in right behind them. Oy, okay. He's charging at us in the forest here. Let's see if we can we counteract that at all? Let's see. Okay, what I'm going to do now is test out this move here. Let's see how we do here. Is Mirror doing anything up here? Let's see. Come on, Mirror. Push forward. I'm obviously moving. I'm going too aggressive myself, but just having some fun right now. Testing out this new map here. Let's see. He just pushed through. Can I hit him? You're trying to get ready for a mass charge. Well, good luck, sir. Good luck, Mr. Mirror. I wish your troops the best. Let's see. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. I was like, what's that sound? Okay, let's see. We're winning. We are technically winning here. Look at this artillery line we got. Just massive artillery fire, focused fire here going on. My lines are starting to thin. My whole attack here is a distraction so that Mirror can come down here and smash him from the north. And technically, again, this is kind of accurate to history. In theory, this is Burnside Bridge. There was a lot of death in the southern advance in Antietam. Though I'm not saying that what I'm technically doing right now is very accurate to history. Let's see. We still got this whole line back here. Let's move these guys up. there are no mechanics in these scenarios yet. There are no triggers yet. But again, if anybody wants to join the Discord and help build out some scenarios that have more accurate, like, you know, different cores arriving at different times in the battle and that kind of stuff, would be most definitely open to that kind of thing happening. You just got to think it takes a long time to get these scenarios built out. And I didn't, this was built out by some subscribers as well. And this is my first time playing it, which is really nice of them to build this out. There's obviously could be some more historical accuracy added to this battle, though, and to the Fredericksburg 1 and 2 as well. So yeah, join the Discord, and we'll try our best to make some really historically accurate battles. It looks like we're almost there. We're almost victory. One of the things, I don't know, let's see, because there's different, like, there's 2 big victory points here that we hold. They hold 1 big victory point and 2 smalls, and I have 1 small. I guess I have 2 smalls too. But that's another thing. When you're thinking about making these scenarios, you kind of have to, like, weigh in the victory points, and technically, right, like, if there's one side that's historically an attacker, you'd want to give them less victory points so that there's an incentive for them to attack, like in history. That's how we set up the other Fredericksburg battle. And again, we're still very new at this new kind of format, so as we go on, it'll get better and better, hopefully. Yeah. Like I said, as we go on, hopefully it's going to get more and more accurate. We'll have triggers involved. We'll have specific actual, like, regiments, like lore, or not lore accurate, historically accurate regiments. Look at this. Look at this charge here. Look at Mir coming in. Are these artillery going to be able to smash them, though? Let's see. That's the last turn, though. Wow, we really outnumbered them. I don't know how accurate that is to Antietam. I feel like that's, I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. But I lost 14,000. Mir only lost 3,000. Hey, good game, guys. That was fun. That was a historically loose battle of Antietam. But hey, great job, guys. Thanks for joining. That was fun. We've been streaming here for 2 hours and 24 minutes on Lines of Battle stream and Subscriber Sunday. I'm going to have to leave it there for today for Lines of Battle. In another hour or 2, we're going to start up again with War of Dots. I have some chores to do. I have breakfast to eat. My beautiful wife made me breakfast, so I have to go do that. Thank you guys again for joining. I put the Discord link if you want to join the Discord. If you are new to the channel, please do like this video. Please do subscribe to Mr. Bunal Gaming. I try and stream every Sunday, and we're going to try and keep doing that for the foreseeable future. So again, guys, thank you so much for joining, and I will see you all on the next battlefield. Thanks, guys.